What the deal, my people? You know it is, Don Tony Teflon, and I'm back at you another one. And in this video, I will tell you exactly why Arya of House Stark will kill a White Walker this season. Now, we have gotten a lot of interesting photos and film that have just come out recently for Game of Thrones Season 7. Mainly, we got the trailer, which was great, but after that, we got a lot of pictures. And these pictures show the Starks in a very pleasant place, mostly like a Stark reunion, something the fans have been wanting for a while, but did not know if it was going to happen. But within these reunion pictures, what we really see is the story that is behind it all, and that is the one that is behind Arya. And when you take a look at these pictures and you take a look at Arya, what we see on Arya is the dagger. And this is not just any ordinary dagger. This is the dagger that was used to try to kill Bran, the Valyrian steel dagger with a dragon bone hilt. So this is a very special dagger. Now, whether it was Joffrey, whether it was LittleFinger, whether it was Cersei that tried to kill Bran, I'm not going to discuss that today. But what I'm going to discuss is, why is Arya carrying this dagger? And as we can see in these photos, she is not just carrying the dagger in a pocket, she has it on display. So it must be somewhat of very much importance if they're going to show the dagger like this on these covers in such high aware so people can see them. You know what I mean? It has to be something really important. Something special is going to go down with this dagger, no doubt about it. And it's just nothing new, people. We've seen this before. When Ramsay Bolton all of a sudden got this dagger that he never wore at any particular time in any other season, but he happened to wear it last season in the same spot that Bran wears his dagger, what happens when they put this dagger on his back? First you see him kill Asha, and then you see him kill Roose with that dagger. So there'd be no other reason for them to have that dagger there in that season on Ramsay unless he was going to kill those two people. So we see this again with this dagger with Arya. All of a sudden in the pictures they want to show her carrying this dagger. So obviously something big is going to happen with this dagger. So first things first, she has to get a hold of the dagger. Now, first things I would think about is that most likely the dagger is still in possession of Petyr Baelish. I'm not going to argue it or go through who has possession of the dagger. I'm going to say for story's sake, this is what they're going to say. They're going to say that Petyr Baelish is in possession of this dagger. So does she steal the dagger from Petyr Baelish? So we have another scene from that trailer where it looks like she's doing a little snooping. She looks like she's going underneath the bed. Now, initially in my trailer reaction video, I said that she can still be nervous searching for faceless men. They could be anywhere. And I still do stand by that. But it's also a good possibility that she's in here snooping around for this dagger. Now, I can't say specifically that she goes in there looking for the dagger, but she might stumble upon the dagger while she's in there. But it would be very dumb for Petyr Baelish to hold this dagger on. And would the Starks still realize or know that this is the exact dagger that they tried to use to kill Bran? Because they weren't around when this exactly went down. Arya and them weren't around. I don't think they knew exactly what dagger it was that tried to kill Bran. I can't see them knowing that. So, don't know how they're going to use that or work that way. But most likely, it could be her snooping around. And when she does, she could find out this dagger, if I discover this dagger. But with just this dagger, why would I think that she's going to kill a White Walker? That's a big jump from there. So, let me explain it to you. When you see this breath come out of someone's mouth, when they do this in the show, the breath, and you see this breath come out, the breath does not mean that the whites, the undeads, are around. The breath means that the White Walkers are around. And I think in this particular scene that we're seeing with Arya Stark with the breath, I think she has tailed along with Jon Snow beyond the wall. They're doing a mission beyond the wall. I think she wanted to go. I think Jon Snow is going to tell her, no, you're just a little girl, you can't go. I think she follows along by herself. it gets so snowy that she can't keep up with them, or she doesn't know where they're at, or some situation like that happens. And I think at this particular time, she is confronted with the White Walkers. Not just the whites, the White Walkers. And I'm going to read you a couple of quotes from the books that help make this case. First one is from A Feast with Crows, Arya 1. The old guards are dead, she told herself, with mother and father and Robb and Bran and Rickon all dead. A long time ago she remembered her father saying that when the cold winds blow, the lone wolf dies and the pack survives. He had it all backwards. Arya, the lone wolf, still lived, but the wolves of the pack have been taken and slain and skinned. And that leads us to this second quote. When the spring thaw comes, they will find your body with needles still locked tight between your frozen fingers. Arya didn't think it was funny. So we have two quotes that we hear that basically have something that we can say has something to do with the winds of winter, the long night. Both references of Arya basically dying in both of these quotes during the long night. But is it really that? Is it showing Arya's death, or is it showing Arya a way to survive? Now, when we look at the first quote, it's basically saying, Arya, you're the lone wolf dies. She sees herself as the lone wolf. You know, that's what she wants herself to be perceived as. I'm on this earth by myself. I ain't got no backup. I ain't got no help. I'm doing this all on my own. Independent woman. That's the way she's trying to come off. But is that really the case? Is that what it is? Because when I see this picture, first of Arya, when you see her pulling up in her on the horse, if you look at it, to me, it looks like somebody is watching her, that she's being followed by someone or being stalked by something. So when we see her in the next picture trying to build the fire and it won't stay because the White Walkers are there and she's blowing the coldness out of her mouth, yes, these things probably would happen if Arya was the lone wolf. But she's not the lone wolf. She has Nymeria with her. And I think the people that are following her, the people that are looking at her that we've seen in the earlier clip, I think it's Nymeria. And I think that is her pack. So when it says the pack survives, she is going to have a pack that's going to help her survive, because when the White Walkers, the whites, come out to attack her, it will be Nymeria and her direwolves that save her, giving Arya enough time to pull out her Valyrian steel dagger and stab the White Walker that's going to be there and kill that White Walker. That is how it's going to go down. There's no other reason for that dagger to be Valyrian steel unless it's going to kill a White Walker. And I will tell you this right now, people. Anybody with a Valyrian steel blade will go up against the White Walkers in some form or another in this show. That's the only reason why they have these blades, or these people are not going to fight them. And that is the reason why I believe that Arya Stark, without a doubt, will kill a White Walker this season. So you tell me what you think in the comments. Do you think I'm bugging, or do you think that I'm on to something? I would say disagree with me, because usually I'm right about these things, people. I would just go with that. But hey, you have the right to feel any way you want. So please, thank you for watching this video. Please let me thank you in advance for sharing this video. And please let me thank you again just for subscribing, because I really do appreciate anyone who subscribes to my channel. I appreciate anyone who watches my videos and anyone who takes that time just to share the video. It really does help the channel out a lot, and I want you to know that I truly and honestly, in my heart of hearts, appreciate you doing that. So if you like the way I do this, please thumbs up this, please spread this across the realm, and please subscribe. And until next time, you know who it is. Peace and stay sexy.